Good morning, student. This is exercise 7.11 and today we will start from question number 7. So let's see, question number 7 is integral I, which is from 0 to 1 x in the bracket 1 minus x whole raised to the power n and dx. In this question, once again we will use property number 4. Property number 4, which is upper limit minus x. It means in place of x, write upper limit, means it 1 minus x. Here also in place of x, write 1 minus x. When we open this bracket, plus 1 and minus 1, it will be cancelled out, only x remaining. It means x to the power n. Now open this bracket, so you will get x to the power n and here x to the power n plus 1. Now it is very simple, take integral of both function. So x to the power n, its integral is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, and here power is n plus 1, so increased by 1. So x to the power n plus 1 divided by, n plus 2 and divided by n plus 2. Now raise the limit. So upper limit minus lower limit, since lower limit which is 0, so it will be 0. So only write upper limit, it means 1. So it will be only 1. So 1 upon n plus 1 and here 1 upon n plus 2. Let's see this. 1 upon n plus 1 and minus 1 upon n plus 2. Take LCM. So LCM is this two bracket, n plus 1 and n plus 2. N plus 2 here and n plus 1 there, and this is the minus sign. So when we open this bracket, the sign will be changed and here n is cancelled out. So 2 minus 1, that is only 1. This is our answer. Okay. Next, question number 8. Integral I, which is from 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus 10x and dx. Once again, in this question, use property number 4. It means in place of this x, write pi by 4 minus x. So this is pi by 4 minus x, and 10a minus b, which is 10a minus 10b upon 1 plus 10a into 10b. It is a plus sign. 1 minus 10a minus 10b upon 1 plus 10a into 10b. Now, so once again, see clearly, 10a minus b, that is 10a minus 10b upon 1 plus 10a into 10b. Now, in place of 10, 45, write 1. Here also 1. So it is only 1 minus 10x upon 1 plus 10x. Now take LCM. Here LCM is 1 plus 10x. So 1 plus 10x comes here, and plus 10x and minus 10x cancel out, only 1 and 1, 2 remaining. Now by logarithm rules, log m upon log n, which is m upon n, that is log m minus log n. So let's see here, log 2 minus log 1 plus 10x. This is log 2 minus log 1 plus 10x, and separate the integral also. Since log 2 which is constant, so write outside the integral, and it is 0 to pi by 4, only 1 and dx remaining. And see, this is integral I from equation number 1. Integral I, which is 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus 10x. This is our question, integral I. So write I here, and this minus I transfer here, so I plus I. In next step you will get 2I, and integral of 1, which is x. Now raise the limit, pi by 4 minus 0. So only pi by 4 remaining, so write pi by 4 first, and after that divided by 2. So your answer is pi by 8 log 2. Question number 9 is integral 0 to 2 x under root 2 minus x and dx. Once again, in this question, use property number 4. In place of x, write 2 minus x. Here also 2 minus x. When we open the bracket, it will be 2 and 2, it will be cancelled out, and minus minus, this is plus x. So only under root x remaining here. Under root x, it means x to the power half. So open this bracket. So 2 into x to the power half, and here 1 plus half, it means 3 by 2. Now take its integral. So integral of x to the power 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1, it means 3 by 2. So see here, 2 into x to the power 3 by 2 and divided by 3 by 2, 3 by 2. So increase 1. So 3 by 2 plus 1, it means 5 by 2. So x to the power 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2. 3 by 2, it will be reciprocal, so 2 into 2, 4 by 3, and same is it will be 2 upon 5. Now raise the limit, upper limit minus lower limit. Since here lower limit which is 0, so it will be 0. So raise only upper limit. In place of x, write 2. So 2 to the power 3 by 2. Here 2 to the power 5 by 2. 2 to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 it means 1 plus half. 1 plus half it means 2 root 2. And here 5 by 2. 5 by 2 means 2 plus half. So 2 it means 2 square. 2 square that is 4 and half it means under root. Now 4 into 2 8 root 2 by 3 and once again 4 into 2 8 root 2 upon 5. So 3 into 5 15 is LCM. So 5 into 8 40 root 2 and 3 into 8 24 root 2. The difference is 16 root 2 upon 15. This is the answer. Okay, next question, question number 10. Question number 10 is integral I 0 to pi by 2 times log sin x minus log sin 2x and dx. So here first sin 2x break into half angle, so it will be 2 sin x cos x, and after that by logarithm rules it will be log 2 plus log sin x plus log cos x, and when you open this bracket all term it will be negative. It means minus log 2 minus log sin x minus log cos x. Here this is 2 log sin x and this is minus log sin x. So 2 log sin x minus 1 log sin x, you will get only 1 log sin x. After that write this term log cos x and only this constant, it means log 2. Now in next step separate the integral. So first write integral 0 to pi by 2 log sin x minus 0 to pi by 2 log cos x minus log 2, since log 2 which is constant, so write outside the integral only 1 remaining, and integral of 1 which is x. Let's see here. This is sin x and cos x. If we apply property number 4 in only this integral, it means first integral. In place of x, if you write pi by 2 minus x, then you will get here cos x. So log cos x and log cos x, it will be cancelled out. So in this question, use property number 4 only in first integral. So let's see here. Integral 0 to pi by 2, in place of x write pi by 2 minus x and remaining term as it is, and in place integral of 1, that is x. Sin 90 minus theta which is cos theta, so it is log cos x and log cos x, it will be cancelled out. So our answer is only this one, log 2 and upper limit minus lower limit, it means only pi by 2. So write pi by 2 first, so minus pi by 2 log 2, and if this minus sign, if you transfer here, then 2 to the power minus 1, then it will be 1 by 2. So I think it is much better, minus pi by 2 log 2. Okay, next question number 11. In question number 11, limit is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 sin square x. Since it is limit is minus a to plus a, so let's see property number 7. Minus a to plus a fx and dx. If function is even it means if x is replaced by minus x, then once again we will get the same function. Then it is called even function. Then its limit is 2 times 0 to a. And if it is odd, it means f of minus x which is equal to minus fx, then its value is 0. So since here fx is equal to sin square x, so in place of this x write minus x. So here also minus x, sine of minus theta which is minus sin theta, but this is the whole square. So minus minus plus, it means only sin square x, and sin square x which is fx. So here f of minus x which is equal to fx. So integral minus a to a fx and dx which is 2 times 0 to a fx and dx. It is property number 7. Now integral I which is 2 times, this is 2 times 0 to pi by 2 only sin square x, and this is equation number 1. Now this question, it is same as question number first of this exercise. So use property number 4. In place of x write pi by 2 minus x. So sin 90 minus theta which is cos theta, and give equation number 2 by 1 plus 2. So I plus I, that is 2i, and right side 2 which is common in both integrals, so write 2 outside, and integral 0 to pi by 2 sin square x plus cos square x. See there, this is 2i, 2 is common, 0 to pi by 2 sin square x plus cos square x which is only 1, and integral of 1, that is x. Now when you raise the limit 0 to pi by 2, so pi by 2 minus 0, it was only pi by 2. Now next question, question number 12. Integral I 0 to pi x upon 1 plus sin x and dx. Here once again use property number 4. So in place of x write pi minus x, and here also pi minus x. Since you know that sin 180 minus theta which is also sin theta, so it will remain same as it is 1 plus sin x. So in equation number 1 and 2, denominator which is same. So by adding 1 plus 2, I plus I to I, integral 0 to pi, and numerator this is x and this is pi minus x. So first numerator write x plus pi minus x, and denominator which is same, it means 1 plus sin x. Here plus x and minus x, it will be cancelled out, so only pi remaining. Since pi which is constant, so write outside, and after that rationalize the denominator. It means multiply and divided by 1 minus sin x. Here in denominator 1 plus sin x and 1 minus sin x, it will be 1 minus sin square x. Let's see there. So 1 minus sin x upon 1 minus sin square, 1 minus sin square, that is cos square. Now separate both term, 1 divided by cos square and sin x also divided by this cos square. So 1 upon cos square, it means sec square, and here sin, and this is cos square, it means cos x into cos x. So sin x upon cos x, that is tan x, and 1 cos x remaining, which is sec x. 1 by cos x means sec x. And here also this is 2 divided by this 2, so it will pi by 2. Now okay, let's see here. Now raise the limit, upper limit minus lower limit. So tan pi minus sec pi, after that this is the minus sign. Once again raise lower limit, tan 0 minus sec 0. So tan 180 which is only 0 and sec 180 which is minus 1, this is the minus sign. Tan 0 once again 0 and sec 0 which is only 1. Now minus minus plus 1, and once again here also plus 1. So 1 plus 1 2, and this 2 is cancelled out. Your answer is only pi.